or last night, because I started editing a couple days before, but then I lost steam because I was like, this is so daunting, so I'm going to go sleep. But I started at 11 and I finished at 2:30, and it's kind of my fault because I had to export so many times because I kept making mistakes and like my laptop was overheating and like things were happening. But it's up, and I'm glad that people are enjoying it because I honestly did a pretty terrible job vlogging during that trip. Right now, I'm going to go to studio, which I tried to do on Saturday, but the acid room was closed. So today I'm gonna go back and put in the acid and get my shit together because our prints have to be signed and dried by Wednesday, which means I have to finish by like Tuesday night, which means I have to finish today basically. Fuck. I don't know, I did that. Josh, are you studying?
I'm so ashamed.
Christian just fell out of his chair. He's eating peanuts. You gonna eat those peanuts?
Hello. Are you gonna introduce me?
No, whenever I do this, I intend for you to do all the work.
Oh, really?
Just put on your best I'm ready to order face. Today has been a good day. Yesterday I felt kind of low for no reason really, and I couldn't seem to get myself out of that funk. So it's nice that today is like such a change of pace, even though the weather is less pleasant, but I feel more pleasant. This morning I had my final crit for my printmaking class where I've been doing all of those etchings, going to the studio those days to finish my 5 prints, and this is the final print. I have 5 editions and 3 artist proofs. Pretty happy with how it came out. Crit was so nice. I think that started my day off right. It was just really warm hearing everybody talk about their piece, especially because for this project, our professor asked us to submit 5 titles of works of art, and then he chose one for us to base it off of. So it's kind of like working backwards, where you get a title that you came up with yourself, and then you figure out how literally or figuratively you want to take that. And hearing everybody talk about their title and being like to the professor, oh, I didn't think you'd pick this one, but I kind of understand why you did. Hearing that discussion and then having people talk about why they like the artist's piece, what stood out to them, people's impressions, hearing these stories, like, God, that was so good. It makes me wish that I went to art school, even though I know that art critiques aren't always like this. For mine, out of the 5 titles, my professor chose Sleight of Hand, and I actually spelled it wrong when I submitted it. I did slightly, a sleight hand kind of thing. So the thing I was going for was like the idea of sleight of hand as a deception, as a magic trick, but also like a sleight hand as something very tender. So in between magic, surreal, dreaminess, and tenderness. After crit, I was Taehoon, and we went to La Note for brunch, and that was pleasant as always. Started raining, so then I walked home, and I stopped by Banfa because it was on the way, and I wanted to see some old exhibits that I had already seen, and then there was like a new one that was up, so I wanted to just walk around. For the rest of the day, I will probably be trying to study. I feel like Vlogmas so far has been quiet. Haven't really had these like sitting in front of the camera and talking. Like I haven't even turned on my DSLR. I'm still using my phone. Part of that is because I've put myself in other places. Like I feel like there's only so much of a story that I can tell between telling friends. Like I can't even repeat that many stories of like how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, where I've been, whatever that many times. So it's like that's limited in that aspect. And then like writing about it on another hand is like another place where me and my story goes into. And then like video and like YouTube is another part of it. And I feel like the more that I put my story, myself in these other avenues, the less I have for this avenue. So I feel like because this second half of the year I've been writing more, that gives me less to reflect on camera, even though it's like a different kind of reflection. Like I was rewatching Vlogmas and I was like, I want to be more personal / vulnerable, something else. That was my intention. I may have not said it like that, but I haven't done that, even though that's something I wanted to do. But I did that through writing, and I think that's still very satisfying. I do wish that I could have made more videos, but I guess that's just kind of how my intention played out. Not in the way that I expected, not in the medium that I expected, but it played out. So I think that's why I haven't felt like documenting or like vlogging or like filming. I'm not very good at repeating myself, so it's all a balancing act. To the officer karaoke and then just stopping by, and then we're gonna come back and study some more. So they're not here yet?
Yeah, you can wait in the room.
Okay. So we came to stop by and we're the only ones here. What time is it right now? They're supposed to be here at 10:30.
I was like, oh, it's 10:34. They're like probably here. It's 10:47.
Dude, I wanna go home. Not go home, but like I wanna go back to Esh.
Like the lights went on.
Yeah.
I love new officer board.
I love new officer board.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Let me do my song!
Lisa, don't you have a fucking essay to do?
Yes,
Jesus
Lisa.
Christ.
When I said that we were gonna be there for like one song, and you were like, I'm gonna be there for an hour. Yeah, you were right.